All right, let's see if this connection is better. If not, I will go back to the other connection. But if you are jumping on with me, say hello, let me know where you're coming from, and just let me know that you're here with me. I'm super excited to be spending some time with you guys tonight, and I just wanted to thank you guys for jumping on live. I'm gonna make sure that I am live in the right spot. Yep, I am. So I'm going to log off there so that I can use all of my internet for the live call. All right. So, like I said, if you guys are jumping on live, let me know. Say hi. Let me know where you're coming from. Just give a shout out. Maybe just hit the like button or give me some hearts or something like that. So I know you're jumping on live. I hope you guys have your wine. I have mine. So just let me know if you guys are jumping on. All right, I see some people jumping on. Welcome, everybody. I'm super excited to have you guys here tonight. And just to share with you guys about, hi, Leslie, how are you doing tonight? I hope you're not too cold up there in Flagstaff. I know I'm cold down here, but it's probably not that cold. Hi, Catherine. You are very welcome. All right, I'm going to just jump in and get started, and everyone can roll in when they jump on. So I'm going to go through the things that I have planned out, and I have to apologize ahead of time because this full moon seriously has me having, hello, Sheila. Thank you, Catherine. This full moon has given me so much freaking energy. I cannot sit still today, and I've had like ADD to the max, squirrel, shiny object syndrome. So I had to write out some notes. See, anybody can be a Beachbody coach. All you got to do is get a Sharpie and some white paper and you're good to go. So I have my notes here. I'm going to try to stay out of the comments. I do have some coaches here from my team. So if you guys have any questions, you can type them in the comments below and my coaches can either answer, or at the end when I'm done with all of my notes, I will go and I'll stay as long as you guys want and go through any questions that you have during this just this live workshop, live event. And I just want to thank you all for being here live with me tonight. So a little bit about me. If you guys didn't know me, my name is Ashley Beeman, and I have been a Beachbody coach for 5 years, going on 6 years now. It was just 5 years back in October. And I just want to let you guys know a little bit about my story, and then kind of go through the questions that I always get asked about coaching, and just kind of give you guys an overview. And I understand that that coaching isn't for everybody, but I wanted to thank you for being on live and to let you know that, I'm here for you no matter what your decision is, and so is everybody else on this team. If you were brought here by another coach at the end of this webinar, make sure that you connect with them and not with me. It's really important for us to keep our integrity in our business, and I'm doing this for our entire team. So make sure you connect back to the person that brought you to this webinar. So also at the end of everything, before I go in through and answer questions, I'm going to be doing 2 giveaways at the end of the night. So you want to stay tuned. I'm hoping to keep this to about 30-40 minutes at most, but it just depends on how many questions you guys have at the end. So a little bit about my story and how I got involved with coaching and what it's done for me and my family. Back in 2011, I had my first son in February. He's going to be 6 next month, which is freaking crazy. But after I had him, I gained 60, 65 pounds during that pregnancy. I just thought that I could eat anything. I swear the kid is addicted to sugar, and I swear it's because he was basically baked out of cupcakes and chocolate and whatever sugar I could get my hands on, which is funny because I'm not really a sugary person. But anyways, so after I had him, you know, it's supposed to be like a really exciting, fun time of your life. And I left that hospital, you know, after I had him, of course, it was like the best day of my life. And then once I left the hospital and came home and I looked at my body, I was like, oh my God, what the heck is this? Because most of my life I had played sports. I had been fairly active. I never was really overweight, or at least I thought I never really was overweight. When I go back and look at my wedding pictures, that's a different story. But I just was not comfortable with myself at all. And I was supposed to be feeling happy, and I really kind of, just because of the way I felt, like my image, like it really was a hit to my self-confidence. And at that time, we were kind of going through a lot of financial struggles, and also at that time, I really wasn't working. I was working for a family business, just like barely part-time. Like, I'm telling you guys, like 5 hours a week or something like that. It wasn't very much. It was just enough to help us get by. And I really thought then that I had a kid. Everybody else is that around me that was having kids are stay-at-home moms. So I need to be a stay-at-home mom. I need to stay at home, and I need to be that mom, if you want to say that. And so I really, the only thing that I had at the time was diving into myself and losing that weight. And I actually lost pretty much all of my baby weight before I found coaching. I had about 10 pounds to lose when I was introduced to the coaching opportunity. It was in October of 2011. We had just filed bankruptcy. It was just a decision we had to make from both of myself and my husband's past that we just needed to do in order to move forward with our lives. And I had about 10 more pounds to lose from that baby weight. And all I could think of in the back of my head was, I am scared to death to gain that weight back. Like, I have worked so hard, but what happens once I get to that goal weight? Like, what's going to happen? Am I going to, there's no one on here. Can you hear me? I hope my audio is okay and everything. Anyway, so I was really worried that I would gain that weight back after I got to that goal weight. And that's something that I did not want to do, because that feeling that I felt when I got home from the hospital was something that I never ever wanted to feel again. And that weight loss and that confidence that built once I was losing that weight was something that was really the only thing that I had going on for me at the time. Like I said, we had just filed bankruptcy. We had no money to our name. We had to have my in-laws get us a house so that we could live in, because we had moved. This was our third house that we had moved into, and we had no credit or anything. So they had to help us out there. And then, so one night I was scrolling through Facebook. I had been going to the gym. I had been going to a mommy workout where Stroller Strides, if you've heard of that, which is a great, amazing program. But I was really tired of loading up the kid, and we live kind of far out. So it would take like 2 hours to go to the gym and come back, basically. And I was tired of doing that. And I saw a friend of mine talking about, I'm trying not to read the comments. I'm so distracted. Talking about her challenge group that was coming up and how they were going to stay accountable through the holidays and everything that was going on. And so I started messaging her and I started talking to her. And a little background, like I said, at that time I was basically a stay-at-home mom. I had gone to college. I have 122 college credits, and I have no degree because I could never decide what I wanted to do. I've always been interested in health and fitness. In a way, I've worked at gyms. At one point in time, I thought I wanted to be a physical therapist. At one point in time, I pretty much thought I wanted to be everything, which is why I don't have a college degree, because none of my credits add up. But I was struggling because I didn't really like this stay-at-home mom thing. It really wasn't clicking with me. I wanted something more. I wanted to be able to give my family more. I wanted to be able to help provide for my family. And I've always been the kind of person that has wanted more, like always been dreaming of owning their own business. And I've worked in family businesses. I've seen the struggle of that. I've seen that go down. I've seen it come back. I've seen all of that. And I just really never wanted to go work for somebody else after I had, like seen other people be successful in owning their own businesses. But I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had done another network marketing company before I got married and was pregnant, but I had to go outside of the home all the time. I had to go do like live in-house parties. And when I got pregnant, I decided I didn't want to do that because that was totally the opposite reason of why I was doing the business. I didn't want to leave my husband. I didn't want to leave my newborn baby. I wanted to be there for them. And then, my husband was coming home and I was leaving for to go out and do a party. So I quit doing that. And then I saw this thing about a challenge group on Facebook, and I messaged my friend and I was talking to her. And as we were talking, and I was pretty much certain I was going to join. I didn't have any money. Like, we just filed bankruptcy. We just had to have my in-laws help us get a place to live. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, no matter what I have to do, I'm going to sell something, a purse or whatever I had on hand in order to get into the challenge group because I wanted to stay accountable. And as I was talking to her through Facebook, I'm like, wait a second, are you doing all of your business, all of your, work on social media? At the time, it was just Facebook. And she told me yes, and just a light bulb went off in my head, and I said, okay, I want to sign up as a coach. And the reason that I wanted to sign up as a coach had nothing to do with income. When I look back, it's kind of funny because we really needed the income and I really needed to be going out and doing something. But I really just wanted to stay accountable to my health and fitness journey. I knew that at that time, if I committed to being a coach and I committed to sharing my journey and telling other people and helping other people, that I would have to stay accountable to my health and fitness journey. So that was the number one reason that I signed up to be a coach, was because to hold myself accountable to going forward with my health and fitness journey and going forward with that feeling that I felt after losing all of that weight, and the confidence that I felt just, from the way I looked to my mental transformation and everything. So I did that. At the same time, in the back of my head, I'm sitting here worried because it's my son's first birthday. That came shortly after, but it was his first Christmas. And I'm thinking, we don't have any money. We don't have a way to give this kid the first Christmas that I want to give him. And that may look different to everybody else, but, it was really something that was in the back of my head. As a child, when I grew up, we would go camping, we would go off-road riding, we would go to the lake, we always had a boat, these things. And all I was thinking is, we're never going to have this for our kids because, I don't know how the heck we were ever going to move forward in our lives. And thankfully, that day that I said yes to coaching, or I asked about coaching, and it wasn't even a question for me. I was like, sign me up right away. I got started with Insanity and Shakeology. I did probably about, 30, 40 seconds of Insanity and said, peace out, this ain't my program, I'll see you later. And then I moved over to doing P90X and did a round of that. I lost the 10 pounds of baby weight. I was able to, in those 2 months, make enough money to pay for my my son's first Christmas with just my Beachbody money. And I got to give him the Christmas that I always wanted to. Since then, there's been so much from this business that has changed our life. I have gone through anxiety my entire life, and that anxiety, it comes and goes, but with the tools that I have from being a coach, I've been able to work through that. We have gone on so many amazing trips just because of this company, and I'm going to share more of that as I get into this. But it was about 3 years into coaching, and we were looking at buying. It was 3 years after we filed bankruptcy. We were looking at buying the house that we were renting for my in-laws. And as we sat down and looked at our bills and the cost of the mortgage, I looked at my husband and I'm like, well, my Beachbody paycheck can cover our mortgage for the month. So this is like a no-brainer. We have to buy this house. And so we did that. And it was just crazy to me because 3 years before that, I didn't think we could be able to do anything. And now we're able to take our kids riding like we always wanted to, into the lake, and all of the things that I always wanted to give to my family. We're able to do that now. And I know that a lot of that has to do with coaching, because if I wouldn't have said yes, we couldn't have done that. And being able to like work from wherever I'm at. This past summer, we actually took 2 weeks. Me and my husband went on a week trip to Dallas and went to this just amazing workshop with Tony Robbins. If you guys know who that is, we walked on fire. And then we came home. We packed up everything and we went for another week to Lake Powell with our kids. And we could do all of that because I can work from wherever. I don't have to be anywhere. I don't have to go to any parties. As long as I have Wi-Fi, I can get my work done. And this job is so much fun. Like, you want to do it. It's kind of addicting. So I'm going to get into my notes now because I could keep talking more and more about my story. But I will get into those because more of my story will come out in that. I'm going to take a drink real quick. Okay. So what is it that we actually do as coaches? This is the question I get all the time. The number one thing that we do as coaches is we work on ourselves. We work on our physical transformation, our mental transformation. We just work on being a better person all around. That's the number one thing about that we do as coaches. If you're not doing that, you usually see, people's business go down. It's because they're either not following a workout program, they're not drinking their Shakeology, or they're just not working on their personal development. This is my favorite part of this business because, rule number one, you're number one. If you're not putting yourself first, then you can't really be the number one person you need to be in all other aspects of your life. You can't be the mom you want to be. You can't be the wife you want to be. You can't be the employee you want to be or the coach that you want to be. So that is the number one thing that we do. We follow the programs, because we love them. They're amazing. There is something for everybody out there. The next thing we do is we share our journey. We share our journey on social media. We share it with whoever wants to listen, basically. But it's just about sharing what you're doing and how you're changing. And the best thing is everybody's different. So everybody is going to connect with somebody else. I had no idea how to do anything on social media when I first started as a coach. I think I had 200 friends on Facebook. But that comes along once you become a coach. It's in the training that you're going to get, and I'm going to talk about later. But basically we just share it out there. And then we invite others to come along on their journey with us. We invite others to, start their health and fitness journey, and we help them through. There's a few ways we can do this. Most of the ways that coaches do this is through accountability groups. We run accountability groups on Facebook, or we have our own separate app, which is so awesome that they have this because it's a way that you can connect with your clients and everything just one-on-one through this app and in a group atmosphere. And I'm going to go into some other questions in the next, I said slide, but my next notes that I have down here. But it's not something that you need to have a degree about or a certification or anything like that. It's really just asking people to join in with you and let's hold each other accountable. Let's all work for the same goals. It's like finding this tribe of people that want to seriously just have the most amazing lives and feel amazing inside and out. And when you get those people all together, crazy things happen. I will tell you this much, a lot of people in my life have come and gone since I became a coach. And when I first became a coach, I thought, these people are going to support me. I thought they were my friends and stuff. And they and some of them at first kind of gave you the little, I have no idea what you're doing. I'm going to support you, but from back here. And then I have other people that I thought were my friends that totally took a 180 and are gone. But you know what? I guess I didn't really need those people in my life because they didn't want me to be better. And that's what you got to think about is, a lot of people are scared to become coaches because they're worried about what other people are going to think. Who cares what other people think? What do you want your life to look like? What do you want to do with your life? And if they don't support that, they probably don't belong in your life anyways. So that's the third thing is we help other people get started on their health and fitness journey. The fourth thing that we do is we help other people get started on their coaching journey, becoming a coach, sharing the same thing. It's kind of, once you fall in love with the programs, you fall in love with the Shakeology or the performance line like we have, then you know what I noticed? This is I was like, something is wrong here, but that was like totally tucked inside. Okay, I feel better now. But you totally get in love with the products, and you just share them like you would share anything. Like you would share a good book that you read, like you would share a good movie or a restaurant or something like that. It's just, it all comes together once you fall in love with the programs and you start seeing the transformation in yourself. And always, I have to say this at the end, is you're never alone in this journey. This is why I have this team. We have all of the resources and the trainings available to you once you become a coach. You're never alone. So it's not like you sign up and you have to figure this whole coaching thing out by yourself. Like, we have everything available to you to teach you how to do it and to show you how to do it from day one and the steps that you need to take. Okay, so some questions that I always get asked. I'm looking at the time. I'm probably going to go over 30 minutes for sure. Sorry, everybody. That I always get asked about coaching is, do you have to be at your goal weight, or do you have to be like in perfect shape, have abs or whatever? No, you absolutely do not have to be any of those. You know what I find out is the best coaches that I have are the coaches that are starting out from ground zero. They're just starting on their fitness journey because they are relatable. People want to see real people. They want to see real changes. They want to see your journey. So when I have coaches start out at their day one, and then they work through their transformation, they have an amazing business because people can relate to that. People can't really relate to somebody that is already, at their goal weight or already is totally in shape, because it's hard to see. Like, people want to see you go through that. So you don't have to be at your goal weight. Obviously there's no requirements or anything like that. Because part of this job, like I said at the beginning, is working on yourself. So you're going to be doing that, and people are going to be watching you, and they're going to be curious, and they're going to want to join you because they're going to see so many great things happening in your life, and your transformation. So no, you do not have to be at your goal weight. You don't have to have abs. You don't have to look a certain way. You can, do this business how you want to do this business. The next question I get is, do you need to be certified? Do you need to have a degree? Do you have anything like that? No, absolutely not. That is completely opposite of what this business is about. This business is about, helping people and holding people accountable, and holding yourself accountable to your own fitness, your health and fitness journey. So you don't need any of that because you have everything already set up for you. Like, you're not going to be needing to have all this information in order to help people. It's going to be given to you basically. Once you sign up as a coach, you get so much, like, here you go, here's what you need. It's basically, like Catherine said, about peer support and just about helping people stay accountable to what they're doing and working together in this like amazing tribe of people. The next question that I get is, do you need a lot of time to do this business? So, I talked about when I first started this business that I was doing a little work for my family's company. Well, shortly after that, once I said yes to coaching, I started doing more work for them. And then I was also helping my husband with his business. He has a construction business, so I was doing all the back end stuff for him. So I was doing 3 different things at the same time. And I was just able to fit in coaching into like little nooks and crannies of my day. I have people on my coaches on my team that work full-time jobs, that work this business an hour a day, and they still see amazing results and they still have, the income, and they're building their business up to where they don't have to work that full-time job. And a lot of times I will tell you this because, right now the only thing I really do is like back end work for, my husband's business, and basically I have the whole day to work my coaching business, and sometimes it's harder when I don't have more structure. When I had to do all these jobs, I had to really schedule out my day, and it was easier for me to get my work done because I would just jump in, do about an hour a day, and then get on with my life. And now I have so much time, it's kind of hard to stay on track because obviously, like, there's a squirrel, I need to go this way. But anyway, so no, you don't need to have a massive amount of time to get this business started and going. Even once you get going, it's really an hour here, whatever you can fit in. And it's really whatever you need. What are your goals? Are your goals to really like create this massive income? Then yes, you're going to have to put a little bit more work into it. Is it to just make a little bit more money? Then it just depends really where you're coming from. But you can work this business however you want to and still see results from it. Do you need to have a big social media following, or do you need to know how to work social media as far as Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat, any of that? No, I'm telling you guys, absolutely not. I have 5 years of experience of building a like page up to almost 20,000 people. And when I first started, like I said, I had about 250 friends on Facebook. I don't know what the number was, but it wasn't very much. But I have learned all of that for you guys. So that goes into all of my training that I give you once you sign up to be a coach. And it just comes as you go. You don't have to need to know all of this stuff in order to get started. Okay. The next thing, another drink, right? Okay. The next thing I get asked a lot is, how do we make money as coaches? So there are a few different ways that we make money as coaches. And, the first and foremost way that you make money once you sign up as a coach, you get a 25% discount on all of our products. So you get a 25% discount on all of our programs, our Shakeology, our performance line, and all of that good stuff. So you earn 25% commission on anything that you sell. There's also challenge packs that we have to offer where you get a different commission off each of those. A challenge pack is basically you're going to get a program, you're going to get Shakeology, and you're going to get a coach with that. So just depending on which challenge pack you sell, there's a different amount of money that you make commission wise, and that's broken down for you. And I teach that in my new coach training. The next thing is you make 40% off of subscriptions. Subscriptions meaning Beachbody on demand. If you have not heard, we have this amazing thing now called Beachbody on demand, which is basically the Netflix of fitness. You can log on there and get all of your workout programs available to you. And any subscription that you sell for Beachbody on demand, you earn 40% of that. And now, just in the past couple weeks, Beachbody launched an all access pass. So this is a yearly all access pass where you get pretty much every single program that they have ever launched. So this is awesome because a lot of people will jump in with one program. Like most people start with 21 Day Fix. So then 21 days later, they see great results, but then they kind of fall off because they don't know what to do next. Well, with this all access pass, they have access to every single program that's ever been released, and they can keep going. So it's like having a one-on-one coach 365 days of the year, and you have everything available to you. The workout calendars, the nutrition calendars, they have a yoga studio on there. They have live, because Beachbody Live is basically where they go teach these different formats in the gym, and they have that available to you, and you can get this on your phone, you can get this on basically any device that you have. I'm pretty blown away by what they're offering with this all access pass, because they're also going to throw in any new products or workouts that they launch throughout the year. And I know for a fact that there's going to be 3 new workout programs this year. I don't know what they are. I don't know who's doing them. I heard a little secret that Tony Horton might be coming out with a new program. But you're going to get those. So basically for the same, there's also the Fixate cooking show on there, where Autumn teaches you how to work in the containers, and how to do all of that. So that's awesome for you to sign up as a coach, is you get everything. And then for your customers, because it's all laid out there for them. You're just there to help them along the way and show them the way. Other ways you make money is from what is called a team cycle bonus, which I really won't get into because it'll get really confusing for you. But basically, once you start building your team up, As far as your coaching team goes, then once they start making sales and what we call volume, you're gonna earn commission off of, not commission, you're gonna earn bonuses off of that volume. And you do not earn, I have to say this because everyone will say, okay, this is a pyramid scheme thing or whatever, but number one, pyramid schemes are illegal. Number two is we do not make any money off of people signing up as a coach. The only way we make money is when they buy something or they sell something, so their volume contributes to that. So that's a big part of my pay is team cycle bonuses. And then there are other ways to earn bonuses throughout Beachbody. And I do have to say this because Beachbody Corporate wants me to, and I think it's important that Beachbody does not guarantee any success or any income for any coaches. It all really depends on the amount of work you want to put in and just what you want to do with your business. So I can't say that you're going to sign up and you're going to earn this full-time income like I have, but everything is available there for you to be able to do that. Okay, so the next awesome thing that is offered to us as coaches is Success Club. This is basically like giving us points for what we do each month. And just basically helping a few people get started each month, helping to, just depending on, you get Success Club points for different things that you get people started with a challenge pack, because that's the best option for them to get started with is a program in Shakeology. They get the fitness, the nutrition, and the accountability all in one, and that's really going to help them get the results. So when you do start people off like that, you're going to get Success Club points, and these points add up, and you'll learn more about that in the new coach training once you get enrolled in that. And from that, we earn a couple things. The best, I think that is completely amazing, is that we get to, from Beachbody. So I'm sure you've seen that Beachbody has infomercials and they're online. And now I'm hearing Carl Deichler, our CEO, on the radio. So there's two different companies. There's Beachbody and there's Team Beachbody. Beachbody is the infomercial company that sells everything, and Team Beachbody is the network that we are as coaches. So there are people that buy off of beachbody.com, off of the infomercials, off of the radio, and all of that. When they buy off of that, they are assigned a free coach. So when you hit Success Club, you get assigned these customers. And there's a way to earn paid customers, and there's a way to earn leads to where you can connect with these people and get them into your accountability groups and help them. And then you can earn an income off of them, which is totally awesome, because I've never heard of a company giving you free customers basically for doing your job. It's crazy. The past, I was just telling my team that it is January 12th. I think on January 10th, I had or it was the 8th. This is what it was. On January 8th, I had 10 new customers just because I helped 3 people last month get started on their health and fitness journey. So just because I helped 3 people get started on their health and fitness journey, Beachbody gave me 8 new customers, and it was only, or 10 new customers, and it was only the 8th of the month. So who knows what's going to happen by the end of the year, which is, it's just mind blowing to me that they do that for you. Also, you get prizes each month. They have different prizes each month where 2 months ago it was a shirt. I got a Core to Force shirt. This month it was a live webinar with, I can't remember her name, but she wrote a book and it was really good, the live webinar. It just depends. They have different things. 1 month it was a canister for Shakeology. It's been bobbleheads. I thought I had my bobbleheads, but my boys have taken them. Just fun stuff. And then the best thing is with the Success Club points, you can earn free trips. I personally have been on 2 free trips through Beachbody just for helping people get started on their health and fitness journey every single month, 2 to 3 people. It's not a crazy number of people. It's really just sharing my journey and helping other people do the same thing that I'm doing. So we went to Cancun on our first trip to an all-inclusive resort. It was so amazing, the treatment that they give us. And then last year we went on a cruise to Jamaica and the Bahamas. And the best thing is when you get to do this, you get to do it with all of the people that are just like you. And And this year I have got to go on so many trips, and the best part is every time I go on them, they're with my best friends. Like, I have made so many awesome relationships because of this business. Like, if I wouldn't make any money and I would just make these relationships, I would totally still do this business because it fills me so much, and these people are like my lifers, like my tribe. It's just amazing what they do for you. And then this year in May, we're going to be going to the Hard Rock in Punta Cana, and I'm super excited about that because I've heard amazing things about that. So I'm getting excited about that. So we really have something to offer for everybody. There is a program out there for everybody. There is everything from yoga to Tai Chi to weightlifting to crazy, insane insanity. Like I talked about before, that I didn't like at first, but come to find out a couple years later, when Shanti came out with Insanity Max 30, that is my all-time favorite program. It changed my life, my self-confidence, my everything. Like, I can't even tell you. That program is my soulmate program for sure. And that's exactly what this business does, is it pushes you outside of your comfort zone. Like, when I first started, there's no freaking way in hell that I was going to do a Shanti program. I thought, like, who is this crazy man? Like, he looks hot, but who is he? And why is he so crazy? I didn't understand. But after going through some of the programs and you know, working through things and pushing myself outside of my comfort zone, doing videos like this, like I would never, ever do anything like this in my life. You don't have to be able to right away jump in and do a video like this. You know, that comes with time. That comes with the personal development. It comes with the self-confidence that you build while doing these programs, while doing the personal development. And when I did that program, Insanity Max 30, it just blew my mind away. Anyways, I am challenging myself to do his Insanity the Asylum next month. It's 30 days, and I'm scared to death, but I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna push myself outside of my comfort zone and see what he has to offer. But now I love that man. I should say this. I love to hate that man. Anyways, off my tangent of Shanti. So we have something to help everybody, no matter what their goals are. If their goals are to come in and just start the health and fitness journey, if their goals are to come in and get a discount on their products or build a part-time income or a full-time income, whatever it is, we're here to help them. And I'm here to help all of you, along with whoever brought you to this webinar or this workshop, whatever you want to call it. As a Team Fearless, we have grown from 0 to about 300 coaches strong, which is just mind-blowing to me that our team is that big and that strong, and we're out there helping so many people. So that just shows you that we have the trainings available to you to get started right away. We do have a new coach training group where 4 of us leaders from my team are coming together, and we are giving all of our knowledge and everything that we have to offer on February 1st. So that's the first thing that you guys need to think about, is that this is a perfect time to get started in this business, because this is a time where people are looking to get in shape. They're looking to start their health and fitness journey. They want accountability, and you know, they're getting ready for the summer. And so there's no better time than right now to get started. And with this new coach training group, you guys are just going to have everything handed to you. Like, I have an amazing upline coach, but I didn't have this type of training handed to me. I didn't have the step-by-step steps that I needed to take in order to be successful. I had to kind of figure that out all on my own, so that I have that all for you guys, and we'll be giving it to you. And you'll have the support of my entire team. Let's see. I have 2 more pages. It's 7:40. Okay. So how do you get started, and what is required to be a coach? I think I need another drink. I mean, what kind of job can you, like, you can't go to a job and drink on the job. You can as a coach. Okay, not all the time. So anyways, how do you get started, and what is required to be a coach? So to get started, there's a few different ways that you can get started. as a coach. The best way to get started is with a challenge pack. And right now, the ultimate best way to get started is with the on-demand challenge pack. This is going to get you the all access pass. So it's going to get you every single program that that Beachbody has ever released, and it's going to get you all of the programs that they have released, that they are going to release this year. So you're going to get all of that. You're going to get a month's supply of Shakeology. You're going to get your coach fee, sign-up fee waived, and you're going to get the 21-day fix containers. I think that's it. So for all of that, you can sign up for $199, which is mind-blowing because you basically won't have to buy another program for the entire rest of the year. And you have everything at your fingertips. That, in my opinion, is the best way to get started. We do have other challenge packs that range from $160 to $205. Make sure you get with the person that brought you to this webinar to find out what will be the best option for you. There is an option to sign up as a coach for $40. I do not recommend this option at all because you need to be a product of the product in order to be a coach. I'll just be honest with you. You can't just come in here and try to sell because that's not what we do. We basically share and we help people. So you can't just come in here and try to sell the products just because you have access to them. You really need to be using the products. You really need to be creating your transformation. So I really don't recommend people signing up that way. There is a military option for you to sign up with. I still recommend you getting a challenge pack when you do this, but your monthly business fees will be waived, which I will talk about in a second. Oh, I was looking at my notes real quick. Okay, so there is absolutely no monthly sales quota that you have to hit in order to be a coach. There's nothing like that. The only thing that you have to make sure and pay every single month is your $15.95 a month business fee. This business fee basically gets you get an online office on teambeachbody.com. So it has all of your customers. It has a bunch of training on there. It has everything that you have. You don't ever have to run anybody's credit card. Like Beachbody does that for you on alone. You don't have to deal with that. You don't have to deal with any shipping or anything. So that $15.95 a month business fee is basically for that. And it's basically for, all of the advertising and stuff they do for us. It's pretty amazing to get that. As long as you pay that $15.95 a month business fee, you always get that 25%. So like I said, you don't have to, there's no certain quota a month that you have to sell or buy or anything like that. If you could pay that from now until the day you die and you'll still get 25% off of everything. So there's 3 different types of coaches that usually sign on, and we as Team Fearless are here to support you no matter what your decision is. So let me just kind of go over the 3 different types of coaches. And let me say this, that it doesn't matter which type of coach you decide you want to be, you still all sign up the same way. So number 1, there's a discount coach. There's a person that signs up because they just want a discount on their products. They just want a discount on their Shakeology. They just want that 25% off. So you just get that 25% off. You pay your $15.95 a month and you get to be in all of your coaches groups and everything that we have to offer. There, you're good to go. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to share anything. You don't have to do anything that you want to do. Then there's like the hobby coach. There's the coach who wants a discount on their Shakeology, or maybe they even want to just get their Shakeology covered every single month. So it's kind of like a referral program where they're, talking to some of their friends, getting some of their friends involved in groups with them and stuff, but they're not really working the business that much. Maybe they're making a little bit of money here and there off of it. And that's fine too. I mean, we welcome anybody and everybody that wants to be a part of our team, whatever your goals are, we accept you for that. And then the last thing is a business builder or a full-time coach. And this is basically somebody that wants to go all in, that wants to maybe quit their full-time job, maybe wants to retire their husband from their job, whatever it is that they want to do, or, whatever kind of income is, they are actually working. And we're here to support them through that. And those are the people that we would get in our new coach training group, which starts on February 1st. And I'm super excited about this group because this is something that we are just launching. And so you will want to be the first, people to be involved in this. I don't know if we're going to be doing this group again the next month. So you won't want to miss out. This is definitely something that you want to get in with now. So I hope that I have given you guys some insight on coaching and have answered your questions. If you have any questions, post them below right now so that I can answer them. So what I'm going to do is I have 2 giveaways. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do for the giveaways. And I'm going to announce the winners tomorrow or the next day, depending. Tomorrow's Friday. Probably tomorrow. For everybody that was on the call tonight on this live broadcast, I have access to everybody that was on. I am going to be giving away a set of the containers, the 21-day fix containers, along with the PIO workout program. So I'm going to be doing a drawing for that. I will do it live. I'm not going to do it right now, just because I want to get everybody's name together that was on, because there were some people that jumped on and some people that jumped off. But whoever was on tonight, you're going to be put in a drawing to win PIO and the containers. And then anybody that signs up tonight, okay, so I'll do this. Anybody that signs up from now through the weekend. So on Monday, I will do the second drawing. For everybody that signs up as a coach to be on Team Fearless and wants to get into that new coach training group that starts on February 1st, I'm going to do a drawing for a second set of containers. And Tony Horton's program that came out this year, 22-minute hardcore corpse. That is an amazing program. It's only 22 minutes long. I mean, it's great. I've done some of it. I haven't done the full program all the way through, but I know a lot of people that absolutely love this program. So if you sign up to be a coach between now and Monday, you will be put in a drawing to win that, and I will announce those winners. I'll announce both the winners on Monday. Let's just say that. So whoever was on the call tonight, and then whoever signs up to be a coach will be put in for those. So I am going to look through, let's see if I can scroll through these and see if anybody has any questions. Yes, like Sarah said, I fit coaching into every nook and cranny I can find throughout the day. That's all you really need to do. Yes, and you really get rewarded for helping people. It's just so awesome. And just to, the income thing is huge, but when you have somebody come to you and tell you that you completely changed your life or saved their life or whatever it is, like, that blows everything out of the water. Just being able to be there for my kids when they're sick and not have to worry about calling in sick to my job or missing out on income or something like that. It's just this opportunity is simply amazing, and it's really not a hard job. It's really, really just about working on yourself. And if you wanted to commit to yourself and really be excited about your life, like, you guys have to get in on this, because it will truly, truly change everything for you. Let me see. Oh, yes. As Catherine said, you do not have to hold any inventory as a coach. You do not have to buy everything. Like, Beachbody does that for you on your own. And thank goodness, because the last business I was a part of, I had to buy a lot of my own inventory, and that's not fun either. So, well, my connection is getting weak, but I just wanted to thank all of you for being a part of this live broadcast. And you guys can always watch this later because it'll be here on the event page. Thank you all for joining. If you have any questions, please contact the coach that brought you to this group. If you're ready to get started tonight, make sure you contact the coach that brought you to this video. Or if you have any questions, just post it in the event and we'll get it answered for you, however you guys want. So thank you all for joining. I hope you have a wonderful Friday and a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.